Hey everybody, this is Josh with Ayers Farm. I hope you're having a good day. Taylor and I just finished pulling the chicks out of the brooder and putting them in our pasture coops. We had help with some family and friends. But behind us here you'll see basically right at around 750 3.5-week old male Cornish cross chicks. They've been in the brooder now for 3.5 weeks. Temperatures were starting to stabilize a little bit. It'll be in the mid 40s tonight, but it's a lot better than the 30s we were getting the past few weeks. So we figured we'd go ahead and kick them out. They are in 10 by 12 coops that are pretty much fully enclosed other than the back and the front, and Taylor can kind of show you that, where they can get a little cross breeze. We are feeding non-GMO, soy and corn-free grower now. We just switched from chick starter, which was around 22% protein, 21% protein, to this grower, which is right at 19%. And it's actually not ground quite as fine as the grower was either, so it's just a little extra fact. But they will stay out here in the coops for another roughly 5.5 weeks, 4 to 5.5 weeks. They'll be processed right at 9 weeks. This is our first round with all males since we started, basically, I guess 3 or 4 years ago now. So we're experimenting with their rate of gain compared to just doing like straight runs where you get males and females mixed, or just all females. So we'll see how our yield is. Other than that, in here there's 4 cull hanging feeders that'll hold roughly 25 to 35 pounds a piece. And then we do have a waterer in the middle. It's an automatic style waterer that basically is regulated based on the amount of weight of water that's inside it, and it shuts off once it gets to a certain fill level. They work really well for us. I can't remember the brand. I will have to either put it in the description or drop it in the comments, but they work good for us. So we've had these now going on 3 years, most of them, and the replacement item is the valve that's in the bottom.
We have to clean them.
We do have to clean them. You might as well just say it because I can't read lips that well. So we do have to clean them basically every few days. There's a lot of feed and stuff that gets out of the chicken's mouth down in there, and it gets nasty quick, gets caked to the side, so you got to keep them clean. But you're gonna have to do that with any type of automatic watering system that you have that the chickens can continuously access, unless you're messing with the like the nipple style that dangle down. In the back also is a grit feeder. We haven't got them full of grit yet, but we will be doing that here soon. We find that helps with efficiency and feed use. Other than that, we get water to the chicks using regulated water. It's about 50 psi. It comes out of an above ground water line, and then there's this manifold system with quick connects that Taylor's showing you now that we unhook and move the chicks up in the coops, and then we pull the line up and rehook everything. Behind me here is what we transport the feed to the coops with, and then the stand is just basically a stand that was used for holding like 275-gallon liquid totes that you would open the valve and drain stuff into. I can't remember where we got that. I think it might have came with this farm, but that's how we transport the feed, and it's got a slide gate on the front of it that you can put your bucket underneath and just open it up and fill the bucket up. So it's really handy. Some of the benefits of what we're doing out here, from the chicken's perspective, they're getting moved every day, so they're getting fresh grass, bugs, grubs, sunshine. They're getting a lot of ventilation. They're protected by the coops, so they are in coops, but they are protected. We find out here that the aerial predators are awful, so this is the best way that we have to offer pasture-raised, non-GMO, soy and corn-free chicken, but safely, without, predator losses. So not only are the chickens getting everything that they need and more and living their best life, but that transitions into the best quality meat that you can get as far as chicken's concerned, and you can actually taste the difference and see the difference. It's much pinker than what you get from the store. The store meat looks kind of washed out. And then as far as flavor, you know, I guess I'm biased telling you this, you just have to try it yourself, but there's much more chicken flavor associated with every part of this chicken compared to what you can buy in the grocery store. And I think you can see that in every package that you get. But there are some other benefits. So for the pasture, chicken manure is very rich. So the nitrogen that it puts down has transformed this farm compared to all of our other farms tenfold. We will have green streaks behind these coops that will last all summer long and into the fall, everywhere we move them on the entire farm. And you can just tell a difference. The way the cows eat the grass is completely different. They mow down the grass behind the coops before they mow anything else down. So it's kind of neat how the whole system works together. And it all jives and increases efficiency for the whole operation. I guess the one last thing I didn't cover about this setup is we do have to put electric around the outside. You can see this one strand of poly wire here. That runs up to our main wire up here where the reel's hanging. That goes down the center of the farm, and that's how we supply electric to the coops no matter where they're at. And that works well for us. We haven't had any major ground predator problems since we started, like I said, 3 or 4 years ago. So I've covered a lot. We'll have to do the brooder in a separate video, and we can show you guys some more stuff as we get going here, and how they grow and what it looks like behind the coops. We give you some before and after, especially once you start seeing the greenery come out from behind the manure. But if you guys have any comments, questions, or anything else you'd like to see about the pasture poultry here at Ayers Valley Farm, just let us know and we'll tell you everything we know. Otherwise, if you like our content, please like and subscribe, and we appreciate you being here with us, and see you later.